Alright folks, now I really tried to make the common test work, but it was so laggy, about 300 to 500 milliseconds of ping for all the servers, EU included. So basically playing a high octane combat light tank is out the window. You might as well play artillery. You cannot react, you cannot adjust to fire, you cannot move about quickly or be nimble, so practically pointless of testing it on the common test. I give up, but surprisingly, I was shooting at a Strv-103B in the front with a VZ-71 57mm autocannon, and surprisingly it goes through the slope armor for some reason. So the replay will show, but it's hard to pull up the replay, so I give up anyways. So that might be a bug on the common test, we'll have to see, but you can test out the mechanics with the overwhelming fire mode on the live server, play with the Shoka, the ZSU 23-4, even though it's more like the 57-2 chassis, but it's an Object 140 with a autocannon. It's not a bad. Is it Object 140 or? Yeah, it's Object 140 with the crevice on the hull. It's not the T62A. Slight difference, but yeah, the common test is bonkers. It's so hard to play. It could be a fun vehicle, but you're not scouting compared to a Manticore or AMX 13105. So you have to be a little bit more passive in terms of scouting. But ramming a Sheridan and EBR. The autocannon is fun, but it's not like this. It's not like overwhelming fire with ridiculous amount of health for all the vehicles. So you have no health at 1400 on the VZ-71. Don't be as aggressive on the actual light tank than the overwhelming fire arcade mode. But yeah, you can be super aggressive because of the health. You don't have the health on the actual VZ-71 or any other Czech light tanks. But quad cannon, begin stitching. So there you go folks. I mean, we covered most of the high tier super test vehicles this week. So the only vehicles left are the AMR P103, a tier 2 French light tank, likely anniversary gift, so nothing special, and the Type 1 𝗿𝘂𝘁 2 Mark II. So that thing's a howitzer, 𝗿𝘂𝘁, at tier 5 but at tier 4. So yeah, high explosive is not that accurate, but it's also AP round for standard too, surprisingly. So it's a derp gun on a tier 4 whatever vehicle, so okay. And the KV-4 Turchaninov has appeared on the super test. It was the Russian server, but doesn't have the auto reloader, surprisingly. Alright, that's fine. Also a ST-66, which is a twin-tracked or quad-tracked medium tank with subpar alpha damage for some reason, but we'll cover those later. So there you go folks, a quick video. So play overwhelming fire for the bonds and some of the battle pass points, only a stage, but it's not that bad, I guess. Okay, it's a slow week. So next week will be Russian common test, and we're getting close to front lines, so that's nice. But anyways, happy anniversary. There you go. A 5-minute video of playing the Shoka. This thing is fun, but it's only for the overwhelming fire mode. If you can actually shoot the gun at a FV4005, that would be nice. But yeah, the health is way too overbuff for all these vehicles. You get like 3000 health, 5000 health, so it's hard to chew down all these health with the alpha damage. But it's a little bit different for the VZ-71. That thing doesn't have the health to play around to be super aggressive, so be wary of that. But the common test sucks, it's laggy, it's not fun. I give up. So there you go folks. happy weekend for now, and I'll resume the Turchaninov KV4 and other stuff. So jump cut, and here is Turchaninov KV4. So not exactly a new vehicle. We saw this debut on the Russian server around October of last year. So premium tier 8, it has an auto reloader of a 107. Yeah, 107 with the auto reloader. So inverse auto reloader, reloads faster in the first shell than the last shell, but it's slow, it's big, it is a premium, and we have a lot of KV4s already, but yeah, our version is slightly faster with better horsepower per ton ratio, but not the auto reloader. Camo sucks, view range sucks, it's Russian. But yeah, better horsepower per ton ratio, better top speed. Not the auto reloader for that matter, so oh well. And the ST66 quad track of a STG or Object 283 of a vehicle, but alpha damage is not stellar. Why 300? Why not 320? Right? But shell velocity is okay for APCR, whatever. But yeah, okay, tier 8 Russian medium. Also, the quad tracks doesn't really do that much for a medium tank, right? It is 60 only on the hull side, so you could side scrape, but then again, you could side scrape with the STG. That doesn't work out pretty well, so might as well just snipe or something. I don't know. Well, there you go, folks. So 2 new vehicles appearing this morning on the super test, but we'll cover these once the full JPEGs are released. But for now, play around with the overwhelming fire. If you can handle the common test and the lag, then play with the common test and the VZ71. But gold shell spam, it is laggy. I give up. So play with the Shilka. Shilka might be the most versatile compared to the TVP T50-51 or the light tanks, but the light tanks could scout. This thing has some armor on the hull, give or take. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.